What's up everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to add policies to your Shopify store such as privacy policy, return, refund and shipping policies and so on. So let's get right to it. First of all, you need to go to your Shopify store. So I have my Shopify store open here. Of course you need to be signed up to Shopify and created your store. And what you want to do here is go to settings here at the bottom left, click on it. And from the menu on the left here, scroll all the way down and you should find here a section for policies. So click on it. And here you will find your different store policies. So return policy and privacy policy, terms of services, shipping policy, contact information. So you can go ahead and turn on here. The return rules are turned off by default. So you can turn them on if you want to. And here are the rules. So returns accepted for 30 days, free return shipping, no restocking fee, no final sale items. So you can manage these rules here. If you click on manage, you can manage the return window. So make it 14 days, 30 unlimited or custom days. Return shipping cost, customer provides return shipping, flat rate or free returns. And here the final sale item, you can specific collection or specific product. So let's go back here and then you can go ahead and click on turn on to turn on the return rules to if you want to. Now let's go to return and refund policy. You can write it down from scratch if you do have your own, or if you are coming from like another e-commerce platform and you do have your policies there, you can copy and paste them. However, I find it easier to create from a template. Shopify provides you with templates, ready-made or written templates for each type of policy here. So let's create from template here. However, here you should go ahead and review it to edit it. So we have a 30 days return policy depending on the number of days you choose here. Of course, here to start a return, you can change your email, so it writes down your default email that you use to create your account. However, if you are using another email address for returns, you can go ahead and change it right here, enter it right here. Please note that the returns will need to be sent to the following address. So you can insert the return address. Of course, this is a placeholder for the return address. And again, your email here, you can always contact them, contact your email here. You can change it if you want to. Now the damage and issues, exceptions, non-returnable items, you can edit this section as well. Exchanges, and in European Union there is a 14 days cooling off period, so if you are in Europe this is mandatory. And now the refunds, of course, you can here edit the number of business days, so you'll be automatically refunded within 10 business days. You can edit this time as well, the number of days, as well as your emails, and here the number of the business days. If your return is not approved, please contact this email. Now here you have the privacy policy, which is like a contract between you and the visitor or the buyer for your item. So of course it's easier also to create from a template. Now this is a note to you that it is designed to cover your collection, use and disclosure of personal information. This is not a legal advice and you are solely responsible for ensuring that you meet your obligations under applicable laws. So this here, you can delete this section here because this is not just a note for you. And the last updated, you can enter a date to show the customers that this is the last update. Now here changes to this privacy policy, you may update this privacy policy, and the personal information that you collect like email, names and so on. And here of course the information are collected. Of course this is done by any website that you visit or the customer visits, not only Shopify, so you do not have to worry about that. Cookies, the usage data and so on. So here how you use their information and the cookies information, the disclose of personal information. Okay, this is also a note to the seller. Okay, so you can also go ahead and delete it. Of course, you can go ahead and review all the policy and make sure that it is right for you. Okay, and if you are using like a dropshipping service like CJ Dropshipping or others, make sure to state that to your customer that the handling and the shipping will be done by a third party, not yourself. So that is really important to disclose to your customers. Go ahead and like delete this section right here. Okay, go ahead through all these sections. Okay, you can go ahead and delete these sections. Note to merchant. Okay, now let's also create the terms of services from a template, the overview of the website and the rules of the sections of each part. Now the conditions, accuracy, modifications. You can go ahead also and read this part and edit anything that it does not match your operation. Now this also can depend on the country that you are in. So of course here of course there is a placeholder for the link to the refund policy, so you can link it right here. Okay, looking good. And now for the shipping policy, now you won't find here any template. However, Shopify still provides a template for this shipping policy. So if you go to search on Google for Shopify shipping policy and you choose this result, the link or the URL is shopify.com/blog/shipping-policy. And you can scroll down, you'll land on this page right here. You can scroll down here till you see a section named shipping policy, and here you can copy this shipping policy. Okay, all of it. Okay, now copy, Control C, and then paste it right here. Of course, you should edit like the numbers allow 48 hours. This may vary depending on your store type and your country and your shipping method and so on. And here you should change the X, so if you don't receive your order within X days, so this is the number of days. Of course, if you are dealing with a drop shipping provider, you should view the number of days it takes to ship your items and enter them here, and also edit your email and any X's, any email placeholders, you should edit them, of course. And scroll up, edit any X's like the number of business days and the price for delivery and shipping options if you have many shipping options, and edit any details in this shipping policy. Now the contact information, you can also create it from a template. So the name, you can add your phone number, your email, of course you can edit it, physical address, you can enter a VAT or a trade number. Okay, looking good. Now let's save it, and I'll show you how to add it to the footer of your Shopify store. And now that you saved your policies, you can go ahead and review them and edit anything that you want to change. Now here they tell you that the saved policies are automatically linked in the footer of your checkout page, and they can be added to your online store menu, and they provide a link here if you want to know how to add them. And this is how easy it is to create and add policies to your online store on Shopify.